You're right, it's now, for me, and for you, I'm sure as well, joy and bliss, because it's time for episode 2 of Time Riders, an absolutely brilliant science fiction, action, adventure series. That's what we needed. And what happened last week? Well, they'll sort of remind you a little bit. You be quiet, you. That's it. They'll sort of remind you a little bit at the beginning of the programme what happened last week, but basically it's this. Dr. B.B. Miller has invented a time machine, but her bosses, the rotten Professor Crow and Hepworth, are after her. So a lad who she's already brought back from the past, Ben and she, escape on the time machine, which is a motorbike. Episode 2.
See, the whole thing is based on the Murphy effect, which pushes objects inside out, like when you take a rubber glove off. Now, this does the same thing with time.
It is not a time machine, it's a fraud.
A fraud? Right.
Silence in the court.
Ben Hardy, you have been found guilty of stealing a loaf of bread. I sentence you to be hanged by the neck until you are completely and utterly dead.
Hey, stop that!
Grab the boy!
Who the heck are you?
Ben Hardy, Your Honor.
He has come from the past.
How did that get there?
Get off with your coat!
Examine it.
Yes, the usual tests. Carbon dating, irradiation, dissection. We need hair, bone marrow, spinal cord, brain tissue.
Taken off like some helpless kitten.
The brain.
Not yet, not yet, not yet. Later, Hepworth, later.
But after the brain.
The bloodstream and the lungs. Let's get to work.
Oh, boy. Come on, Hepworth.
What are you doing? Get off! This doesn't work. You'll be killed. Would you rather stay here?
2 wheels. Must be half a cart or something. Very strange car.
Level muskets. On your feet.
Let me explain.
Oh, you will explain. To my commander, Leather Hardbones.
Strange clothes. Is this what the king is giving his men to wear?
Men? Hey, be careful with that.
Ah, so the machine is precious. Take care. If you damage it, Hardbones will have your heads. I presume it is some new invention.
Well, yes, I suppose from your point of view it is.
Some new war engine.
People always think of science as only used for negative purposes. It does have its positive side, you know.
You talk strangely. What manner of man are you?
Look, can we get one thing straight? I am not a man. I think the whole business of identifying people purely by gender...
Hush! So, a woman in men's clothes.
You see, it's exactly the sort of
Enough.
attitude I... Astounding.
Brighton, eh?
Don't worry, once we've talked to the people in charge, we'll be all right. They'll be so amazed when they hear we've come from the future.
Hands off me.
Yeah.
Lay off me.
Wife alone.
This is just... I can't believe it. See if you can have a look at the numbers on the screen on the bike.
A 1, a 6, a 4 and a 5.
1645. I thought so. We are in the middle of the English-Civil War. This is just incredible.
What happened in this war?
Well, there was a revolution. And the Roundheads, that's this lot, wanted to get rid of the king. And on the other side, the Royalists wanted to keep him.
Untie them.
Look, please take care with that. I know you don't understand about motorcycles yet. I'm just trying to save you getting into trouble. If that bike is damaged, then my insurance company... I have a right to speak. If this is a war, then prisoners have rights. At least they will have when the Geneva Convention gets written.
Get in there.
There's no need to be rough.
I hate dentists.
Great idea if you were getting away from that Professor Bloke. It could be in serious trouble.
Leave this to me. I know how to handle it.
Silence, Master Hardbones. So who are these two?
We found them outside the castle, sir. We thought that by their clothes they might be royalist spies. They also appear to have a strange weapon of war with them, sir.
Strange weapon, eh?
Excuse me, may I say a word? Look, there is a very simple explanation for our being here. We have come from the future. Now, we came on that thing outside. Now, it's not a weapon.
Quiet!
Well, it's called a motorcycle. As
I
tried to explain
said
to you.
quiet. I'll have your tongue torn out.
It might be to our advantage, sir, to let the woman nurse how the device works, sir. It could be some ingenious war machine. And when Cromwell hears we've caught a royalist spy with some secret weapon...
But I have caught them.
Yes, that's what I meant, sir, when Cromwell...
Enough! I've made up my mind. You can show me how this contraption works.
Fine.
But if this is a trick, I'll have your teeth torn out by that dentist.
I'm a scientist. Scientists never lie.
Flog him.
Weapon? Don't touch. Let's see what happens. Here's Boned.
Attention! Right. Let her go.
We ought to be on our guard, sir. This contraption looks dangerous.
I know. Will this thing blow up?
Certainly not.
Well, what will it do then?
I'll show you. Now, this machine has a 750cc engine. Now, the earlier models had kick-starters, but this one has an electric start. Now, the motorcycle is driven by the action of a piston, converted into rotary motion by a crank. Ben, the helmets.
It looks more like an instrument of torture.
I must get one.
These are called crash helmets.
Battle helmets.
I know.
And this is where my young assistant joins me for his vitally important role. To make the engine start, you press the ignition. That's how it works.
Riding a metal horse.
Witchcraft?
So, you are a witch.
There's no such things as witches. That's just superstition.
Silence when I speak.
Perhaps we ought to put them to the test, sir.
Which one?
The which one?
Look, I know this sounds pretty incredible, but we really have come from the future. I'm from the 20th century and he's from the 19th. Well, I'll prove it. 1645, English history. What happened apart from the Civil War?
If you want my opinion, sir.
I don't think so.
Got it. Sir Isaac Newton. What? Sir Isaac Newton? I mean, one of history's greatest scientists. I mean, the man who discovered gravity. But come on, the apple on the head business. He was born in 1642. Oh, I forget it. He's only 3 years old. Look, perhaps it might be a good idea if I spoke to the man at the top, your boss. Well, come on, who's really in charge here?
I am.
Oh.
I think this calls for the Witchfinder General, sir.
Yes, Captain. You will be thrown in the dungeon and tomorrow you will be brought before the Witchfinder General. Take them away!
Take them away.
I'm not a witch. I'm just a perfectly ordinary researcher into time travel.
I've brought you some company. A witch and her boy. Be careful she doesn't turn you into food and eat you.
Look, what that soldier said just now about me being a witch. I'd just like to say that it's completely untrue, and I'm not, all right? But I have come from the future. On a bike, with him. I just feel that you should all know this, so that, well, you don't get the wrong impression of me, okay? Right.
situation a little. Who is this witchfinder?
Well, from what I can remember at school, he was some sort of religious maniac who went round England smelling out witches.
Smelling them?
Good thing I gave you a bath yesterday.
What happened when he smelt a witch?
The witch was burnt at the stake.
Did they have boy witches?
No, from what I can remember, they were all women. Pretty obvious case of discrimination.
I think the witch held it here.
Think? Think, the last time you thought the witch almost escaped.
She did show us how it works. Perhaps it only works for witches.
Right then. You show me.
Me?
Yes. Scared, are you?
Never.
The witch had her feet off the ground. Very nice, Captain. Well done.
Before I met you, I was only going to be home. Since then, I've been blown up, nearly cut up, now locked up in here.
Don't worry, once this Witchfinder General gets here, we'll be fine. He'll soon see that I'm not a witch.
Witchfinder General always finds witches. Everyone he investigates confesses. And then their souls are saved.
How clever of him, and how does he do that?
By burning them.
So why do they confess?
Rack, red-hot iron.
The metal boot.
What do they do to friends of witches?
Sometimes they burn them. Sometimes they chop their heads off.
Did you ever just feed them and let them go?
Fly to the Witchfinder General with my message, little bird.
Right now, Captain. The enemy will last seen just here, sir. Oh, perhaps some of the gargle the physician made up for your tooth, sir?
Thank you, Captain.
Bucket is on the other side, sir.
Don't tell me which side the bucket's on.
Sir, we've been through this.
I'm in charge here.
Look, tooth is too painful. Shall I put off the visit by the Witchfinder General, sir?
No. I think the Witchfinder General will be very pleased with me when he sees that infernal machine. Maybe he will even talk of me to Cromwell.
Well, perhaps the witch has a cure for your toothache.
The witch? No, she would turn me into a toad or some horrible brute. Come, Captain. Show me where the enemy is.
Yes. Acting on information received, sir. Troops were last seen to be assembling just here, sir.
Did you get that? I stole it from the guard. Why didn't you say anything before? I didn't know if we can trust these people.
Yes, you can.
Great. You saved me from waking you up.
You were gonna escape. And leave us here.
No, he wasn't. No, I can vouch for this boy. He is loyal and honest and clean. Well, he's clean. He was clean.
You'll never get out on your own. Guards out there.
But if we go together, we stand more chance.
I agree.
That's why I was going to wake everyone up.
This is our chance.
Are you sure it's the right key?
It's the only one I could grab.
Great.
It's the wrong key.
Wait, I'll try the other one.
Right.
To be a marvel of late 20th century engineering.
Under control, sir.
Well done, Captain. Where's the witch and the boy?
I don't know, sir.
You don't know? Well, find them!
Yes, sir.
There it is. We've got to get to it. We can't. We've got to find another way out.
Ta-da! Go on, then, quickly, quickly!
Let's go for it.
We can't swim.
That's the least of our problems.
You've lost them, you fool!
They're in the river, sir.
Really?
That's a brilliant programme.